If your wife want the pipe, and when I hit you feel a slight difference. In her box, my cock's bigger, I'm hot nigga. She don't rock with you, she got with you for dough. Your hoes a thought, if you fuck around, I'll take your mom, kiss her, fuck her, then I'm taking your hot sister. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. You shit that chick up in my world. You cuff that bitch, I'ma fuck that bitch. You in love that chick, well suck that dick. That slut will kick you out your house, man, fuck your couch. I'm Rick James, bitch, I'll take your bitch and fuck her mouth, nigga. You bitchin' cause I'm smashing your hoe, you so passionate though. You would laugh for her to go on the trip, now you trippin' because I got her ass, you acting vaginal, bro. I'll give her back, blow her back out, then go. Nigga, act like you know. Sharing is caring, nigga, I dare a nigga to swear that niggas can get to his chick. I put fear in niggas, they scared this nigga will take the girl and make her my bitch. You the type to die for a slut, you lie just to fuck. You like to get drunk and high just to get the courage to say hi, you a punk. You want to get some ass but then you act like a monk. She's stringing you along, it's going on like a month. You spending all this dough, she still ain't touching your junk. She taking off her panties and you smelling the funk. You say you hate it but you ate it even though that it stunk. Nasty ass nigga. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. You shit that chick up in my world. I'ma keep fucking your lady. My pull-out game's amazing, we ain't having a baby. You bitchin' moaning and crying, complaining, acting crazy because I'm fucking your girl, you punk ass, you pay me. Get cash to smash your whack ass chick. You too stupid to realize I'm teaching your whack ass shit. All up in your feelings, you feeling all attached and it's making you go crazy. And maybe if you had that shit we call game, you know you can't control no hoe. No matter if she's bad or right or just so-so. You trying to control that bitch, that's a no-no. You worried about other niggas, that's so homo. Pause. Niggas wanna be so romantic, but they chick be all up on another man's dick. I be on that man shit, they be acting manic. I don't think these guys know what a man is. Y'all thinking you're out here winning with your money and status, you're thinking you're rich. But how you see yourself as a winner if I could ruin your day by smashing your bitch? Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up? What's poppin'? What's good, what's good? It's your boy, Mr. Lucario. Miles is on his way. He got some technical difficulties, but he's on his way. He's going to get here in a second. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to AJ Lindo in the building, Monogamous Player in the building. Zati, what's going on? King Josh, Massive, what's good? Who else we got? Frank H, Certified Tyrone in the building. TMJ, Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. What's going on? Ronnie Granades, what's good? King Ramses, what's popping with you? Paul G, TMJ, what's good? Who else we got up in here? 50 Fitzwell in the building, Emmanuel in the building, TMJ in the building. What's up? Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Andrew in the building. Excuse me. AJ206 is in the building. What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody. El Barrio, what's good? Consistent Bull, what up? What's going on? Antonio, what's good? Darkline, what's up? So, today's show, guys, I titled it, Modern Males Make This One Huge Mistake. Now they're mad at women because of it. Because we're going to be talking about how a lot of these guys out here nowadays, they're pissed off at women. Like, for real, for real. Like, niggas is mad out here. You feel what I'm saying? But right now, make sure you guys, if you have any questions, remember, put a Q in the chat. Also, if you have you want to call in right now, the phone number is 646-481-3901. When Miles comes, we might switch up the number, but for right now, that's the number to call up. But before we get into all that, man, remember, guys, the new membership program that we got on here for November, because November's, basically in, tomorrow, you feel what I'm saying? Or in a few hours, right? But we have the new program on the Bad Boy membership for November, which is called Deep Game, right here. 10 Essential Deep Game Part 2, 10 Essential Principles to Transform Your Motherfucking Dating Life. That is the new one coming up tomorrow. And it's actually on there right now. So if you guys want to, jump on that right now, you can go get that right the fuck now. You feel what I'm saying? But we're going to get into these little commercials real quick. So make sure you guys get up on the Bad Boy membership and make sure you guys get up on the Masculine Identity membership. Check this month on the Bad Boy membership, you're going to get the program, How to Attract Women Who Will Give You Gifts and Money. In this program, you're going to learn why a woman would even give a guy gifts and money. You're also going to learn the right time to accept gifts and money. Also, when you should not accept gifts and money. And you're also going to learn 4 ways women will give you gifts and money and much more. So make sure you go to badboymembership.com today to check out this program, plus all the other audio and video programs on the Bad Boy membership. Go to badboymembership.com today.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com.
All right, we back. We are back. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to April MC in the motherfucking building. Woo, so let's get into this. So modern males made this one huge mistake. Now they're mad at women because of it. Now let's talk about why a lot of these guys are mad. What a lot of these guys do because they're upset and because they're mad, right? So a lot of these dudes, I would say metaphorically, have their foot on these women's neck, or they're just pissed off at women and the things that women do. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the type of shit that goes down. Hold on, we got Miles in the building. Hold on.
Yo.
Miles in the building.
Yo.
Getting that shit cracking. You got the phone lines up?
I'm about to. This shit just came back on.
All right, cool. So let me put the new phone number up there so that you guys can get it. The new phone number is 516-387-1224. So let me put that up there real quick so you guys can call up once we get the phone lines open. 516-387-1224 is the number. Let me put that up there so that we got that popping. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me get the shit popping right there. There we go. All right, so that's the number right there. If you guys want to call up, let me do the banner at the bottom so we can get that shit cracking too, how it needs to be. And there we go. All right, so we're going to get the phone lines up. If you got a question, put a Q in the chat, and we will get that going. Right now, as Miles is starting to put that together, right? What we're gonna do is I want to talk about this thing where modern males made this huge mistake, and I don't want you guys to make this mistake and turn into one of these niggas, right? So what you got to understand is that there's a lot of guys out there that are upset. These guys, they come up with these groups to let you know they're upset with women, like, MGTOW, men going their way, they're all pissed off at chicks. SYSBM, I think it's Save Yourself Black Man, I guess, from the women because they're pissed off at the women. Some of the red pill with the female nature. The new thing is the passport bro. So it's always some shit that they come up with about women and why they're going to be upset and pissed off about women, right? Or you have guys who actually are dealing with women, but they really have these really crazy issues when it comes to women. They're like, you know what? I don't want you on social media. I don't want you having any male friends. I don't want you doing this. Who you was talking to? Why are you laughing at that nigga's jokes? Blah, 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 blah. So they're fucking going crazy. So what happens is that a lot of these dudes are really frustrated with women. And what you got to understand is if you're the type of guy who's frustrated with women, you're going to have a hard time actually making shit happen with women. You're going to have a hard time in a relationship. You're going to have a hard time hooking up with girls. You're going to have a hard time in general dealing with women, right? So you're probably saying, well, what's this huge mistake that guys made that makes them so mad at women? Now, the huge mistake that these guys made that made them mad at women is the mistake of thinking that them and women are equal. You feel what I'm saying? So the huge mistake that these guys made, which is why they're mad, is because they think they are equal to the woman. So therefore, because they think they're equal to the woman, they're mad at the woman for doing what she does because they're equating themselves to the woman. And so what happens is that when you think you're equal to the woman, then you're looking for the woman to be accountable. But what happens is that when a woman is in your presence, when she's dealing with you, when she is in a situation, in a relationship with you, any type of relationship for that matter, you could be hooking up with a girl, dating her, have a girlfriend, wife, whatever the situation is. Whatever situation you are in with a woman, you have to lead her. And if you're leading her, y'all are not equal.
Facts.
So the thing is that a lot of these guys didn't understand that they had to lead women. So when you don't understand you got to lead women, you're going to be mad at what they're doing because you're like, why is she acting that way? What's going on? Why is she, having an attitude and blah, 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 and all this other stuff, right? And you're expecting her to just be a certain way automatically, but you have to basically teach her how to be with you.
Right.
But if you think you're equal, you don't think you have to teach her because you just expect her to be a certain way. Like I remember I was on Clubhouse once and this guy, he was talking about, well, I'm going overseas to find a wife because these women over here, they don't know how to act. And I said, well, you got to teach them how to act. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you got to teach them how to act.
No, I don't.
Right. And that's what he's thinking. He's like,
they're grown women. They adults. They should be able to.
Exactly. That's what he said. He said that's what her parents were supposed to do. You feel what I'm saying? He said the parents are supposed to teach her how to act for him.
Oh, so why I got his bitch calling me daddy?
Exactly. So Miles, what's your thoughts on all this shit though so far?
Well, it's fucked up because the reason why, based on what you're saying, the reason why men hate women so much is because they truly hate themselves. Because they know that, and I don't really like saying this because I hate to hear women, how like black women, just as the stereotype goes, black women be like, oh, it's because these men not strong enough to deal with a strong, independent black woman and blah, blah, blah. But there's a little bit of truth to that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a little. Now, look, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's our job to fucking be a therapist and like heal every fucking female who has traumatic experiences and who can't figure out how to relate to a man. I'm not saying that.
Right.
You understand? However, like you said, Lucario, you have to realize that as a man, it is your fucking job to lead a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So that means there's a challenge to this shit.
Right.
You understand? And even if the female is, submissive and well-mannered and classy and feminine, there's still a responsibility of leadership, bro.
Right.
Because even if she's sitting there waiting to be, she's sitting there like being submissive and feminine, you still got to tell her what to do.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to say, okay, so we're going to go to this bar. I need you to wear a dress like this. You understand? I need you to come over to my house, fold some clothes. I need you to wash the dishes. I need you to send out some emails for me.
Right.
You like, and a lot of guys out there, bro, and shout out to all my homies that joined me on the morning, nature walks on my Instagram live.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a guy this morning and he was like, he asked me some shit about, what do I do? How do I lead a woman or like something about, I'm trying to figure out how to make a woman earn my dick. That's what he said.
Right.
He said, how do I make a woman earn my dick? And do I actually say it like that? So I explained to him, I said, you don't really have to necessarily say it like that. You can say, you know, I would like for you to earn my time. If I mean, if you don't want to be so vulgar. But then later on in the chat, he writes, and it's kind of fucked up too, because my fuck game is whack.
So his fuck game is whack, but he wants her to earn the dick.
That's what I'm saying. And
right.
And there's so many guys out here like that. Like they want all of this shit from women.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, they have nothing, no basis, no faculty, no policies, no requirements, nothing in place.
Right.
To put a woman in her feminine. Like you want a feminine woman, but there is absolutely no reason for her to be feminine. And not to and I get it. It's like, look, a woman is not supposed to be conditionally feminine. She's supposed to be feminine at all times. But even if she is feminine to start with, she still needs a place to exercise her femininity.
Exactly.
She still needs to be placed in an environment for her feminine energy to be a necessity.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like for example, if I apply for a job and I'm a computer guy.
Right.
Like I'm an IT guy, so to speak. So I fix all the computers. I set up the passwords for the thing. I curate all the files and all the data, right? And you hire me.
Right.
But for the job, like for the job, you don't use computers. How can I be of use to you?
Exactly.
Like, let's just say that maybe you're you're a landscaper. So the only thing you really do is you literally just use a notebook and you keep track of your clients with a notebook. You literally don't use computers. But you hire me as an IT guy. And I'm like, yo, I'm your computer guy.
Right.
Give me something to do. And he's like, well, I have a landscaping business and we hardly use computers. Okay, what the fuck are you hiring me for? What are you paying me for?
Right.
So it's the same thing with these females. You got these guys. Oh, I want a woman that's feminine. I want a girl that's this and that. And I want her to, but you ain't got you can't fuck. You can't tell a bitch what she need to do for you. You don't even have like you want a bitch to fold your clothes, but you don't have any clothes to fold.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. Like, these guys want all this shit, but they have no place to actually put a woman to work. And it just kind of makes me sick because, I remember when I was in high school, I went to this high school and the motto of the high school is to whom much is given, much is required. You understand?
Right.
And I'm a firm believer that as a man, we've been put in a certain position. When I say that the closest thing to God is a man, and then below that there's woman, and then there's children. Right. A lot of niggas think I say that shit because I'm just on some ego shit. Like I'm just trying to act like I'm a man and I'm just better than women. What niggas don't understand is that having a position as the closest thing to God.
Right. That means you gotta be godlike in your situation. So how you gonna be? Imagine if God was acting like us, and in the sense of thinking about it in that context. That's the problem with a lot of these dudes. They want to act like the woman. They say, well, Locario, she's lying, so I'm gonna lie back. I gotta tell the truth. She lies, so why can't I lie? See, and that right there, check this out. When you lie to a woman, that means that you actually hate her. Because if you loved her, you would tell her the truth.
Tell her the fucking truth.
You tell her the fucking truth. That's how it works. Because what happens is that you're not supposed to lie because she lies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be different so that you can show her the way. Exactly. The reason why the women lie is because the women, see, which I don't get is women are in a situation, right? They're in a position and they're in a predicament. This is what guys don't get. Women are in a predicament in this society, in this situation where they have to somehow survive and be some sort, like in some way clever in order to get things going. Therefore, that means that there's going to be some form of manipulation. Now, am I saying it's right? I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Now, if you don't understand that, then you're going to be going tit for tat with the woman. So what you need to do is, this is what we say, you have to upgrade a woman's mind. You have to elevate the woman that's with you, and she has to be consistent to earn that elevation, to earn that upgrade.
Right.
So what happens is that if the chick is lying and then you're going to lie because she lying, or the chick is playing games and now you're going to play games because she playing games, or the chick is flaking and now you're going to flake because chicks flake. What happens is that you're not being a man. You're being just like her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're being exactly like her. So what happens is that we have to teach the woman. We're not supposed to be like the woman.
Yo.
This is why we're not equal.
And we got two calls, 360 and 240. We're gonna give it to you in a hot second. But there's another thing that happened on my morning Discord on Instagram Live. Again, guys, follow me on Instagram. Miles in the game. I do Instagram Lives Monday through Friday, and we chop up a lot of beautiful game. Somebody said something about being able to trust a woman, and it dawned on me just today. Why do I need to trust a woman?
Exactly. Exactly.
I said to them, I said, if you are always focused on being the highest version of yourself, and you find a woman that sees your value, you don't even have to trust that bitch.
Exactly.
You don't have to trust a woman, because if she actually sees your value, she's going to do everything in her fucking power not to fuck up the relationship.
Exactly. That's a fact.
The reason why you niggas is worried about trusting a bitch, and if a bitch got social media, and if she's talking to her ex, and if she's talking to male friends, and if she's doing all of this and doing all of that, is because you're too focused on the bitch.
Exactly.
You're too focused on the female. Why? Because once again, you think that you and the female are equal.
Exactly.
I'm not equal to no fucking female. Let me tell you something. At the job, do you think your boss is trusting? You think your boss is sitting there? You think he trusts? All right. Do you think the reason why he thinks that you're going to come in tomorrow morning on time and do your fucking work is because he trusts you?
Right.
No, your boss is believing that you're going to come in and do your fucking job because he's paying you.
Exactly.
Meaning, he knows that his company provides a certain level of value and benefit for you. So therefore, it is in your best interest to come in early and do your fucking job.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
If I'm your boss, I don't have to trust you, because if you do anything to fuck up this relationship, you are fired.
Exactly.
Therefore, I don't have to trust you. So it's the same thing in a relationship. If I'm a man and I'm constantly focused on being the best version of myself, and I find a woman who recognizes that, and she's like, damn, this nigga's different. He's unique, and he's always working on the best version of himself. And because of that, whenever I get to spend time with him, it's a beautiful thing. Whenever he gives me dick, it's a beautiful thing. Whenever I can find the time to do something for him, I just feel so happy, and I want to fuck with this nigga because of who he is. Not because of his money and not because of anything else, but literally because of who he is, his unique personality and masculine identity. If he truly believes in that, she will never do anything to fuck that up. Therefore, you don't have to trust her. So all you really have to do is focus on yourself.
Exactly. That's why we say the game is about you, niggas. That's what you see how it keeps coming back to that shit?
You think your boss is really sitting there like, yo, I hope you ain't trying to work on those side hustles. I hope you're not out here looking for other jobs and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I hope you're not, getting no part-time jobs at McDonald's or nothing.
Right.
I don't give a fuck You come in on time and you do the work that I pay you to do. After that, do you.
Exactly.
But let a nigga start coming in late though.
Exactly.
Let a nigga start fucking up my job, my work, and the progress of my business. Same shit. Let a bitch start acting up. Let her start fucking up the progress of my business, which is me. Which is me being the highest version and the best masculine identity that I could develop. Let a bitch start fucking with that and see how quickly she's fired.
Exactly.
Y'all niggas talking about trust. Yo, you can't trust the bitch that got social media, son. Because you see that shit, niggas think they equal to a bitch. So they trying to. If I have to trust a bitch, that means I'm on the same level as her. Like just like your boss. If your boss has to trust you. Like he's scratching his head. He's like, oh my God, I hope all my employees come to work tomorrow because I'm trusting in them to come to work.
Right.
I think your boss is thinking like that. Your boss is like, I'm the boss. Yeah, any one of these employees think they could fuck around with me in this job. See how quickly they get the fuck up out of here. And also see how quickly I got somebody else coming in. Why?
Exactly.
Because when you're a man who focuses on his masculine identity, you're running the type of company that has a comprehensive 401k plan, healthcare, dental, vision. The pay is good. The office is comfortable. The air condition is good. Like you have good you have good coworkers. Your fucking desk is comfortable. That's the type of business I'm running over here. Everybody wants to work at my company, bitch.
Right.
The fuck I look like trusting you? I don't have to trust you. If you don't see the value that's in front of you, please find another job.
Exactly.
I won't hold you.
Exactly.
Trust the bitch. Get the fuck. You know when you're ready for these calls, let me know. You feel me?
Let's go. Let's get the calls real quick.
All right, 360. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Let's get your name, age, and city. What's up?
My name is Isaiah. I'm from Washington State. And
how old are you?
Miss anything? I donated as well.
How old are you?
Appreciate it.
He say he's 27.
Okay, so what's the question? What's going on?
Yeah, I've been talking to this girl recently, and I think I did really well in attracting her in the beginning, and I'm wondering what I did wrong in the texting conversation. We weren't texting all day long, but I think I said something that because I remember you guys mentioned something about lying, and it was, I made a joke, but it was like over text, and I guess that kind of
why you ain't set up the date? Why haven't you set up a date yet?
Well, that's the thing. Like I said, I got to look at the text message conversation. I said, from the top of my head, I said that, hey, I said, hey, let me know when you're free, because I don't know what her schedule is like. So, she told me that she had a busy schedule, but then I hit her up today and I said, hey, what do you wear for Halloween? And then she sent me a picture of, like her little costume and everything.
That's where you start fucking up. Listen, stop texting girls and asking them about shit. The only thing you do in text is you set up a date. That is it. When are you free? Oh, I'm busy. Okay, well, listen, when are you not busy? Oh, right. I'm not busy this weekend. Okay, cool. Let's meet up Saturday at 8:00 at this spot. That's the only thing you need to be texting. Don't be asking her what she doing for Halloween, what she ate for lunch, how she feeling, how her mom doing, nothing. That's the thing, bro. You
could talk about all that shit face to face, homie.
Right.
Anything you need to do. When are you free? I have a busy schedule. Well, when you understand what your schedule gonna look like, hit me back and tell me when you free. And that's it. You don't say any fucking thing else to that woman. Are you crazy?
Right.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
You hear us. So yeah.
Because I don't remember the conversation at the top of my head, but
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Caller. What you're not understanding is it doesn't fucking matter. The point is that you said too much. The point is you should only be saying, when are you free? And then you should be waiting for her, not waiting, but until she gives you a day or time that she's free. That's the only other correspondence you need. So anything else that you said in the conversation doesn't matter. You said too much already. Bottom line.
Yeah. No, I hear you. But there's another key component. Like she sent me the picture, and I said this. I said, I didn't know our date was on Halloween. You're not
getting it. You're just not fucking getting it. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. You're not listening. That's not a key component. None of that is a key component. None of that is a key component. You're not understanding what I'm telling you. It's not none of it is a key component.
Here's the other part.
All right, let's hear the other part. Go ahead.
It'll be short. So, when she sent me the picture, I said I didn't know our date would be on Halloween, and she said, "Oh, like she assumed that I was actually going to get her right then and there." Like she said that she would come out and wait for me, but that was later on. She messaged me. I'm like, I didn't know she actually was available like right now. And I'm like, if I would have kind of thought it out a little bit, I could have set up a situation like right now instead of waiting like a day or two. I could have.
Bro. This is the thing. None of that matters because all of that is ambiguous shit. You have to set something. She has to follow it. It doesn't matter if she was free at that moment. Because if she was free at that moment, she's like, oh, come meet me now. You just gonna run and meet her? No, you still have to set what the situation is, period. That's your job. Okay. You said it, she agrees, and then she shows up and sees you. That's it, bro. So this is what we're saying, where all that other extras, okay, they don't even do this anymore because they got apps like DoorDash and fucking Grubhub. But back in the day, you can call Domino's Pizza and say, hey, what's up, Domino's? Let me get a large pizza, pepperoni, sausage, and that's it. And then they'd be like, all right, cool. And then you give them the address, and then you hang up. That's it. You don't call Domino's asking them, hey, so work at Domino's. How was your day? What's up with you? Like, how's your mom doing? Say hi to your mother for me. Like, you don't do that shit. You just place your fucking order. And that's it. So the same thing with women. When you hit them up, all you're doing is setting up the date. And if they try to have a conversation with you, you basically sidestep that and continue to set the fucking date up. That's it.
Okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah, sorry for the confusion, but
No, you're the only one that's confused, bro. Listen. Anything other than what you see. Okay, let me ask you a question. When in the context of you communicating with this woman, what was your focus?
It was to go out on a date.
Really? But based on your actions, you were interested, and you asked her what she was wearing for Halloween, and there was a lot of assumptions being made on when she was available. If you were really focused on okay, just look at what I'm trying to explain to you. You claim that you were focused on going out on a date. Now, answer me this question honestly. Does your actions, including all the texts that you sent to her back and forth, does it really indicate that you were focused on that?
I guess not. I guess not.
Right, because we want you to understand, the moment you asked her, what is she wearing for Halloween? That has nothing to do with y'all getting together. Nothing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now what happens is that if okay, you ever watch Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember at the end of the movie, he's telling people he has the pen in his hand. He's like, sell me this pen.
Yeah.
Right. So now imagine I need to sell you this pen. And I say, hey, caller, write down my number right now. And then you're like, oh, I don't have a pen. Oh, actually, that's cool because I have this cool looking pen that you should buy because this pen lasts for a year and it's going to be really good for your business, yada, yada, yada. So I'm staying focused on the pen right now. let's say I'm trying to sell you the pen, and then I say, so yeah, I got this pen. And by the way, caller, what'd you have for breakfast this morning? Right? Me asking you what you had for breakfast this morning has nothing to do with me selling you the pen. Because now you're gonna talk about your breakfast, and then you're gonna be like, yeah, I had scrambled eggs and bacon, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, I actually like sausage, and pause. I actually like that type of shit. And then so now we're going off course. You see what I'm saying? Because I started asking you about something or talking about something that has to do nothing with the pen. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to say. Stay on topic. That's it.
You got to stay focused, bro. You ask a woman, when are you free? If she can't give you a day and time that she's free, then you just hit her back with, hey, just let me know when you're free. I'll talk to you then, and leave her the fuck alone. Because anything else is her using you for attention. You have to understand that. You're 27 years old, bro. Mm-hmm. You're 27 years old. Get focused on what you really want from a woman and stick to it.
Right.
Don't let them carry you off into a fucking conversation.
And you know, like she didn't carry me off. I carried myself off into like a different conversation.
Exactly.
That was on me.
All right. You have any other questions?
Yeah, I do. So I had messaged her last. So just don't say anything else. Just kind of leave it alone.
So what was the last message you sent her?
The last message I sent her was what the last thing she said was, I thought you was coming, so I was going to wait until you got there. I said, I meant what I said. What time do you get off work? And that's the last thing.
And she never hit you back?
No.
Where did you meet this bitch?
I met her at Walmart.
Leave her alone, bro. Move on. How many other chicks you talking to right now?
One other.
Okay, get back out in the street, bro. Get back out in the street. You're in Washington State. You Seattle is. Are you anywhere near the city of Seattle? You anywhere near Seattle?
I'm close by.
Okay. Then you should have access to a decent amount of females. You're 27 years old. You're in Washington State, not too far from Seattle. Get out there and holler at more bitches, or get on the dating apps, bro. Stop wasting your time with these chicks that's not getting back at you, bro.
Right.
Yeah, I guess it's my ego. I'm like, man, because I don't like taking the L, you know.
What L did you take?
Like, it's like when you attempt to do something and it doesn't go out the way that you want it to.
Yeah, but what part of that? See, you guys kill me because you actually think you can control a female. Mm-hmm. You can't control a female's actions. So the L that you think you took has nothing to do with you.
Right.
The only L that you took was not focusing on what the fuck you wanted and letting her lead you into a conversation. That's the only L, and you learn from that. So where are the L's now? You just learned from your mistakes, so now where's the L? There's no L, bro. Get out in the street and holler at more females.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I appreciate the advice, guys, and the realness, because I like how you guys don't like candy coat and just kind of say it like it is, and that's what I need to hear. So I appreciate that.
All right, man. Take it easy, man. Have a good night and be safe.
Appreciate it, bro.
You too, brothers.
All right.
Safe, guys.
So we got 240. You're on live with Lacari and Miles. Name, age, and city. How can we help you?
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Paul G in the chat, 31, DC.
All right, Paul G. What's up, man?
Brother, did you donate?
Yes, sir. That's up.
That's what's up.
Wait, hold on real quick. When was the last time you've been out to U Street?
I was actually up in Northeast on Saturday with my girl. We went to a little Halloween party.
It was a lot of you brought sand to the beach, but was there a lot of bitches out there?
A lot. U Street. Oh yeah, U Street's probably the most popular.
Oh man, I love U Street. Oh my god,
U Street is the best, bro.
U Street. Yo, for any passport bros under the sound of my voice, you can take your ass to U Street. All the bitches is on you, like the Brazilian bitches, the African bitches. Exactly. All of them is on U Street, nigga. But anyway, I'm sorry, caller. Go ahead. You had a question. I'm sorry.
Nah, man. I just want to like Lacari, you made a video like a few days ago. It was real profound, like about how like you gotta be like you gotta know better than your girl. Like I think it was something like you gotta know better than her.
Right.
And basically you was talking about, you know, everything from assessing the situation, having foresight, everything starts from you, from the top.
Right.
Setting up the date, you get in there before her, checking out the spot, you know, assessing the whole thing.
Right.
In the overall picture, because that's your job, you know.
Right.
And you know, I just like to give it like a little example. Like me and my shorty, we went out Saturday, went out to the Halloween party. We going out on the train, drinking a little bit, and I'm not even having fun like that because, like, you know, I'm aware. I'm trying to look around, see what's going on. I'm trying to be
right
in the right mental state. You know, she can have fun, whatever.
Right.
And you know, I know she's gonna be drunk the next day or whatever, but I know, and then she may want some like fast food or down later in the night, but that don't mean I'm gonna just give in and say, oh yeah, she wants this. No, like I had everything ready the night before. I got Gatorade, I got water, I got salad.
Caller. I don't condone what you're talking about, bro. Because it's one thing to have your girl. If your girl want to drink a couple drinks, that's cool. But to actually give your bitch permission to get drunk, that's not. I don't know if that's such a cool thing, bro. I really don't. You should still have some type of standards, bro. You should still have like a 2 or 3 drink maximum or some shit. Like when she starts getting a little tipsy and a little loosey goosey, you should be like, all right, shut it down. Start drinking water now. Like you really got to lead for real, bro. I don't understand. I don't really. All right, go ahead, Lucario, because I don't want to. No,
I agree. Because if shit hits the fan, you know what I'm saying? That's your fault for like letting it get that far. You see what I'm saying? Because what you don't want to do is what you don't want to do is you don't want to prepare for nonsense. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to say, oh, well, if she gets drunk, then I have these precautions. No, just don't get it to where she gets drunk. You see what I'm saying? Like stop it before that type of shit happens. You see what I mean?
Right. I think my word was just off, but I do understand. But yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not gonna get her to a point where she's just completely blacked out and she don't have conscience of what she's doing. Yeah, definitely, I agree with that.
No. We're not talking about get her just before blackout. She shouldn't be getting drunk at all. If she tipsy, maybe, but bro, what are you saying? I won't let her get blacked out, pissy drunk. Nah, I'll just wait until she's just just a little bit pissy. I'll just wait until she's stumbling around the place, and so people can visibly see that she's kind of tipsy. That's what you want? Listen to me, man. When you go out, you remember you're the leader and your woman is representing you. And you're the leader and your woman is representing you. So again, if she don't know how to handle her fucking liquor, she needs to have a drink maximum. You need to know, just like you said, Lucario, you need to know better than your woman. You need to know your woman better than she do. If she's a lightweight, she got a 2 drink maximum. So bitch, you better sip slow. The fuck are you saying? You caller? Tighten it up, homie. Tighten it up.
No doubt. All right, fellas. I'll keep listening to the show. Appreciate it.
Did you have a question though? Because I hate deflating niggas. I'm sorry, bro. I really didn't mean to deflate you like that, bro. You can't be saying this type of shit, right? I can't let you get away with it, bro. I just can't.
No, but it's important because shit like that could cause other shit to happen. So let's say your girl is drunk as fuck. She do some stupid shit to some, step on some nigga's shoes or push him or do something crazy. And then a nigga want to come in your face, you feel, or do something to her. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, boss. So you know what I mean? So we're just saying you gotta, this is the type of stuff you gotta think about. You gotta be like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps ahead of all of it.
Were you leading up to something? Because you said you and your girl went out. Y'all was on the train and so on and so forth. Were you leading up to something? I'm sorry, because I cut you off.
Oh no! I mean, because you're right, because I did have a situation a couple years ago where that did happen, and it was my ex girl at the time. She ended up getting into a fight because she got so drunk, and I had to break the shit up.
See?
Okay, well, what happened with this girl that night you was talking about? Where were you going with this story?
No, I was just, I was just making a point. That's all. I wasn't, I was just kind of just saying what happened to me in the past. I learned to, just to be control of the situation, like you said.
Okay.
Right. Well, that's good. That's the thing. You got to make sure that you're always aware of the situation so that you can prevent things before they happen. Because like you said with your ex, that happened because you weren't really aware of how important it is to be aware of what's going on. So now that you know, you got to make sure that shit is on point. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No doubt. All right, folks.
All right, man. Take it easy, man. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Then we got 646. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Let's get your name, age, and city. How can we help you?
I'm coming. I'm about to nut.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
This nigga.
Oh, sorry.
You sound horrible, man. Do you have a question? You sound you're trolling. You're trolling is horrible. Why don't you get a real bitch? Why don't you get a real bitch to do it?
Exactly. He fucking making the big sounds. And he don't got no girl.
He ain't got no girl. Oh man.
This nigga sound like he having gay sex though. What is
Yes. Yes.
Guys, call in 516-387-1224. Call in 516-387-1224.
Right. And let's get some. If you guys got a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get some of these questions. So it says, does everything about being masculine really come down to how much stress you can tolerate and still be chill as fuck? Well, this is the thing. You don't want to be stressing. Do you understand? So this is why you create the type of situation that you want so that you don't have stress in your situation.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So what I mean is that even when this is the thing. Even when you're interacting with women, and let's say a woman's being emotional or whatever, right? You handle those situations with your girl, but you don't stress over it. And the reason why you don't stress over it is because you have everything handled already, meaning that you already have how you handle those situations in place before she even got there. Before you even knew she existed, I already had something in place for this situation. You see what I'm saying? So when the situation arises, all I got to do is go to my mental shit and my mental Rolodex and be like, oh, this situation's happening. This is how I deal with it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So the stress comes in when you don't know what the fuck you're doing. The stress comes in when you're worried about the chick. The stress comes in when you're outcome dependent.
Wow. You see how his language exposed him?
Right.
So masculinity come down to how much stress you can tolerate.
Right.
Look, accidents don't happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Exactly. Shout out to Rosebud. It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm in control of myself and therefore in control of my, immediate situation, where's the stress at?
Mm-hmm.
Like, see, and that's how I know a lot of y'all cats, no matter how much we try to explain it to y'all, and no matter how much y'all think y'all know what the fuck game is, this is questions like this that let me know for damn sure that a lot of y'all cats, as long as we've been talking about it, y'all still don't know what the fuck game is because y'all still so focused on vagina.
Right.
Y'all niggas is still focused on vagina.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Y'all niggas is not focused on yourselves.
Right.
How much stress you can tolerate.
Because why would you be tolerating why would you be stressed? If you're stressed, that means that you are taking on a situation that is not favorable to you. So then why are you doing it in the first place?
Why are you doing that?
So that would mean if you know this situation isn't a situation that you want to be in, and this chick is not really the type of chick that needs to be in your situation, you cut her off. And therefore, since you cut her off, there's no stress. And then if you're dealing with a woman who cooperates, then she's cooperating. So therefore, there's no stress. You see what I'm saying? But as soon as you feel like, oh my God, I'm stressed, that's where you're fucking up because you haven't really, put shit in place the way it needs to be. So you don't need to be stressed out or nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? So he said, do you think having a short temper or being bipolar affects how you deal with women? With going to anger management help? Well, I mean, if you're bipolar and all that, you gotta seek some professional help to help you with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
If you're bipolar, you need therapy and medication.
Right.
Like if you're actually bipolar, you need you need medication and you need therapy. But we got a call real quick.
Cool.
We'll come back to that question a little later. 862, you're on live with Lucario and Miles. Let's get your name, age, and city. How can we help you?
Hey, yo, it's Beast Mode 30 Jersey.
All right, what's going on with you, man?
Hey, what's going on? I donated, by the way.
All right.
So when y'all was talking about you got love a chick how God loves us. Like you can't be locking a chick down, trying to make her some sort of machine or whatever. She's gonna do what she wanna do. You know what I mean? And the more you try and do it, you'll find that the chick repels you and goes through the whole thing because don't nobody want to be controlled. So I like how y'all bring it about. Like you gotta focus on yourself and yourself something that you feel that you're comfortable with. Make your own rules and your own laws, and then the chicks that fuck with that will fuck with you. And then I heard your show earlier, Lucario. I called it earlier, and I was like, no chick can resist a nigga that got game. She may be in a relationship, she may be married or whatever, but nigga got game. She tell her something that she want to hear. She like, damn, that's freedom. That's freedom. And if the nigga her handcuffing her, locking her down, she running to you straight like that. Salute to that. You know, get on the bad boy membership and a master identity and to find yourself and pop out and just, you know, have your own laws. So just shout out, mad love, mad respect. Yeah, do your thing. I'll be on the morning trail with Miles tomorrow, bro.
All right. Appreciate you, bro. All right, man. Take it easy, man. Be safe out there. All right.
Sure.
Yeah, man. Yo, Miles in the game on Instagram, man. You know, follow us in the morning time. I usually start around 9:30, 10 o'clock, man. Miles in the game on Instagram. We go live, and then I'll let you know, y'all could put questions in the chat. Then we chop up game, man, for real.
So we got some more questions for the Q&A chat. He said, how do you change your mindset? You just change it, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you change your mindset like, you know, how you change your clothes, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just do it. You know what I mean? You just start thinking differently. And then you got to be consistent with that if you want to keep that shit, you know, there. It says, a chick I went to work with years ago hit me up first in the DM saying she liked my costume. I tried to set up a date and she said she would love to text for a little. Is that a charge even if she hits me up first? You tell her, listen, we'll talk when we go out. So when you're free and you know you're free to go out, just hit me up.
Exactly.
That's it. Don't let these women try to trick you into this. See, remember, the reason why you guys will start to hate women is because you've allowed women to lead you. You understand what I'm saying? That's at the core of every dude who has hate and frustration when it comes to dealing with women. That's what the whole red pill is about. Red pill is generally a bunch of guys who were led by women, right? That's why they're in the situations that they're in. This is why they're talking about, well, the hypergamous nature and, you know, monkey branching and the chick's going to take you to court and, you know, she's going to take half your shit and blah, blah, blah. That happens because the guy wasn't leading the situation.
Right.
Woman was leading the situation. And then so what happens is those guys assume that the women were equal to them, which is why they just went along with it. And then they're in situations where shit didn't work out the way they wanted it to work out. And now they're upset and they're pissed off and they're angry at the woman. But they don't realize that that happened because they were not leading. So you can't get mad at something because, and this is the thing. You know what the funny part is? And even sometimes I make this mistake is that some guys think they can take a day off from being a leader. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. And not even a day. You can't take a minute off. You can't take an hour off. You can't take no time. That means that in all situations you have to lead. So what happens is that there are situations where I was like, whatever, you know, yeah, just whatever you want to do, let's go do this shit. And then the shit happens, and then sometimes shit fucks up. And then when the shit fucks up, I'm like, I can't look at her. I can't look at her and be like, that's your fault. That was my fault. Do you understand what I'm saying? That was my fault for not actually taking the lead. Because I was like, shit, you know, shit, like she got it, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you end up in situations that you don't want to be in. Because remember, the woman is thinking in a lot of cases, not all, but in a lot of cases, the woman is thinking of what makes her feel the best. And then she makes the decision off of that. Right. But it's about what makes her feel the best. You as a man, you're thinking as a leader, what is best for the situation? What is best for us? That's the difference. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times what happens is that women are used to thinking for themselves and not the group necessarily, or not you, because they're looking to you as the leader. So this is why sometimes what happens is women will make decisions on their own, but if they look at you as a leader, they'll still say to you, well, what are we doing? What should we do? They'll still defer to you. They'll come up with all the shit they want to do, but then they defer to you because they're still looking at you as a leader to take charge. But then if you think you and women are equal, you're like, well, you know, whatever you want to do, honey. And then this is where the shit fucks up. And then you get mad that things don't go the way that you want it to go. And then over time, when you don't lead, over time, when you slowly but surely just keep letting go of the leadership, she starts to take over. And when she starts to take over, each time that happens, you keep just building upon building of her taking the lead, and then she stops respecting you. You see what I'm saying? And then this is where you get a lot of negativity, a lot of times where chicks just be giving you that energy. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that that's because you fell back too much. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to understand something. If you're not doing your job, right? What's going to happen is that the job you were doing, right? The thing that you were doing to keep the shit going, right? Is not going to be in place anymore. And then that's when all hell breaks loose. That's when the shit breaks down. That's when the relationship goes to shit.
Sorry.
That's when the relationship goes to shit. But guys, call in. The call-in number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get to your question. So this says, should I be suspicious of women approaching me? New podcast, call up, bro. Stop the nonsense.
Yo, call up and promote your podcast.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be suspicious of women approaching me. I would say this. I'll say this, though. Let me tell you what you should be suspicious of. Right. First of all, you don't have to worry about women approaching you because generally that's not going to happen. So if it does happen, it's probably something that'll happen once every blue moon and once every gray moon or whatever. Right now, within that question, there is something you should be suspicious about. And I've talked about this before, but guys got to understand how important this is. If you're the type of guy, right, forget the woman approaching you, but you should be suspicious of any woman, right, who is giving you some type of extreme cooperation, or she's being very like nice to you and all this other shit, if you are the type of guy who doesn't deserve it. And what I mean by that is that you're the type of guy who is not gained up enough for that to be your norm.
Right.
So therefore, in most cases, there's an ulterior motive as to why she's doing this, because you're not that guy. You understand what I'm saying? It's like if somebody run up to you and just gives you a suitcase full of money. You're like, well, what why are you giving? I didn't even earn this. Like, why are you just giving this to me? What is this about? What's the catch? Right? So if you're the type of guy who's afraid to approach women, you're scared of rejection, you're insecure, right? You hardly go deal with any women, and then all of a sudden, this bad bitch wants to dedicate her life to you. How? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got to be suspicious of that.
Yeah, that's facts.
You see what I'm saying? You got to be suspicious, and that's what I mean by you don't deserve it, because you're not the type of guy that would happen to. So why is it happening? You see what I'm saying? Right. But a lot of guys, they're not aware of that, and then they go with it. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand, like, these dudes who, it's like they'll go overseas and fuck with these chicks, and I'm like, you're not suspicious of that, nigga? You don't realize that, like, the only reason these bitches is fucking with you is because of a certain thing, but these women over here where you're at ain't trying to fuck with you. You're not suspicious of none of that shit, nigga. Like,
hey, should we tell them what we're doing tomorrow?
Oh yeah, tomorrow. So yeah, you can tell them we're gonna be on what's the name? King and Dreams YouTube page at 9:00. We're gonna be live. I'm gonna put the link in the community tab tomorrow during the day, so you guys can check it out. And it's gonna be us and some Passport Bros talking about
it up
all this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys tune in and watch that shit tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? I think it's supposed to be me, Miles. I think Afi. Who else? Austin Holloman, King and Dreams, and some other people. I don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah. So make sure you guys check that shit out and all that other stuff. Yeah, man. That's what it's gonna be. Let me see if we got any more questions. And hold on. If you guys ain't calling in and we got no more questions, we're gonna wrap this shit up early. You feel what I'm saying? Right. You're gonna wrap this shit up in like 20 minutes. So you know what I'm saying. So call in if y'all want to call in. Bible membership and masculinity prices is going up January 1st. No, not January 1st. It's gonna be going up February. So we're gonna give you that extra month. But in February, that's when it's going to be, basically going up. So I'm gonna be announcing it like the week of when it's about to go up. You know what I'm saying? So y'all better get up on this shit. I'm telling y'all, do not wait until the last minute. Do not wait until later on and be like, oh, no. Y'all got so much time.
And niggas really be asking that shit too. Yo, can I
Right. It's like, no, man.
Sorry, bro. We made the announcements.
Right.
612. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, and city. How can we help you?
Yeah, my name's Mike. I'm 24. I'm from Philadelphia, PA.
All right.
I just wanted to say, and I say this as an immigrant to this country, that what you guys have going on right now in America as far as the dynamic between men and women is totally ridiculous, and that it's not like this in almost the rest of the world. And that what we see right now is it's not sustainable. This is clearly going one way. And as long as you guys permit this idea of women having equal footing, or in some cases above the man in their relationships.
Wait. What? Wait. Hold. Wait. You said our position is that women are above us in relationships. Is that what you just said?
I'm talking about the cultural viewpoint that America currently has.
Yeah, but
modern current.
What's the cultural viewpoint that they have, that Americans have?
The idea that in a relationship, like let's say in a marriage, or even if you're dating, that the woman can either be on the same level as the man or somehow above him. That doesn't work, and that's something that's exclusively.
We know that. We know that.
You see in America primarily.
But you're talking to two guys that know that, and we don't conduct our relationships as such.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right, and we're also trying to, elevate the minds of men who listen to us, so they can also conduct their relationships in that sort of way.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you have any questions though, or anything else?
Yeah, as far as like culturally, when do you think, or I should say, how and when did this shift happen in America? Because I mean, I'm kind of new here, so like, how did you guys go from like say a traditional relationships to what we have today?
How long have you been here, just so I can understand your perspective?
About 10 years.
Okay, and it's been that way since you came 10 years ago.
From what I can see, yeah. That like when I came here, I've never seen a situation where a woman would quote unquote wear the pants in a relationship or talk down to a man or be in sort of the authority position in a relationship. I've never seen that before until I came here.
Wow.
And I'm just trying to understand, how did that even happen, and when and why? Like, why? How did men allow that to happen?
See, I don't even know. And to be honest, like, I don't even care when it happened. But the thing is, see, this is the thing. It's one of those things where it happening is more of a thing where men drop the ball. You understand what I'm saying? Like, everything that's happening right now. We keep telling guys that it's their fault, but they don't want to hear this. They want to point fingers at the woman. So all the way that society is in America right now, where you have these guys real feminine and the women more like dominant over these dudes, that's all the men's fault. You understand what I'm saying? They're the ones who dropped the ball. Therefore, this is the society that we're living in now. But you as a man, you don't need to necessarily worry about that, because that doesn't apply to you if you're an actual dominant dude. If you're a guy who's a man who knows what he's about and he's doing his thing. You understand? That only applies to the guys who are losers. You understand? It's like, so losers actually have those issues, not winners. Winners don't have those issues, because a winner is a winner wherever the fuck he is. You see what I'm saying? And the loser is going to be a loser wherever the fuck he is. Right. Even if he thinks he's a winner somewhere else, he's still a loser.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
So caller, how do you conduct your relationships?
Well, I mean, for me, with my wife, it's straight up. I mean, she stays at home, takes care of the kids, make sure the house is clean, the food is cooked. You know, okay. I make all the decisions. It's not a question. I mean, I'll let her give her input, but at the end of the day, I make the final call on everything.
Right.
That's not even a question.
So
and that's because she came from the same country I did. Because that's just how our culture is.
Which country is this?
You point about, I'm from Ethiopia, but like when you talk about the losers and the winners, the weird thing is, it just seems like that's the majority of men I see is like, they're like that. I mean, they let the women walk all over them. Like the other day, like we went over to have dinner at a friend's house, right? And the woman was like, his wife was like talking to him like she would, like he was her son. Sort of like doing a guess, no less. You know what I'm saying? And It was like, we were embarrassed. Like we were looking at each other like, I didn't know what to say. I'd never seen a man be emasculated by his wife in front of like, there was at least 10 or 15 people there.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what happens, bro. This is what happens when dudes are losers, man. It's just, listen, everybody can't be a winner, man. It is what it is. So those guys are going to continue to basically, live those type of lives. And then that's what it's going to be until they actually want to, be men and do what they need to do. They're going to continue to do that. But the thing is, you just got to make sure that you're right with your situation, which it sounds like you are. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But caller, I think it goes a little bit deeper than just relationships. I think it has a lot to do with certain, and this might get into the conspiracy theory realm of things, but I just honestly feel that the powers that be have a certain type of agenda to keep the masses in malleable, so to speak, like easily influenced, right? And if we're all following a feminine quality, then it's easy to influence us, right? Because if we're emotional and we're reactionary, like for example, Kanye West is showing us a lot right now. I know a lot of people don't agree with what's being said and this, that, and the third, but Kanye West is showing us a lot of lessons right now. For example, he knew that if he wrote "White Lives Matter" on a t-shirt, it would gain attention.
Right.
And that's because we live in a society where so many people are reactionary. So many people are ready to react. So many people. And so with that being said, so many people are ready to be offended. So many people are ready to explore their feet. Like, oh my God, Kanye West made a t-shirt that says "White Lives Matter." How do I feel about that? Now, let me tell you, there's a lot of men, like middle America men. I'm talking about like factory workers and niggas who work in mines and niggas who do the guys at the fucking the shipyards that move the cranes and all that cool shit. The construction workers, they don't give two fucks about what Kanye West is doing. Those are the real men in this country. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But on social media, it's like it's fucked up. But 75% of the dudes on social media are bitch. Up and down. Like all them motherfuckers that call themselves males on like Twitter. Like I never joined Twitter I would never ever join Twitter. I don't have that much to say to everybody. I really don't. Like, I don't have that. I only want to spit this game.
Is that woke stuff that they talk about? Like
Exactly. What that woke bullshit. I just come on this internet shit to spit my fucking game. Try to enlighten some men and make a little money while I'm doing it. I really don't give two. I would never join Twitter ever. Bro, I used to when Facebook first came out, I used to put my opinions on Facebook, and then I realized how dumb niggas was. I stopped.
Yeah, niggas are stupid. I be putting shit up on there. I'll be like, damn.
The only thing I do on Facebook now is when I do a short, I put it on YouTube, then I put it on Instagram, TikTok, and I put it on Facebook. But I don't even fuck with Twitter because all the motherfuckers over there on Twitter is then. Oh my God! So
they're emotional. So yeah, that's all it is. Called. It's just that you got a lot of emotional ass dudes out here in the game. That's all it is.
You got a lot of emotional dudes, and then along with that, the single mother homes producing, very emotional in a very emotional generation of men and women. You understand what I'm saying? So again, everybody's reactionary.
Yeah, I heard amongst black people, it's like 75%.
Yeah, and
that's crazy.
So most people react. They don't actually think about things critically and respond. They just react.
Right.
And so that's the type of world we're living in, and it's for a reason. So like I said, all right, notice what we've seen in the last few months. Somebody like Andrew Tate, right, who's actually trying to say certain things on a masculine and realistic level, he got banned. You know? So look, I want you to know this, caller. A lot of the stuff that you see in here is narratives that is pushed by social media, and a lot of it is only in the world of social media, and a lot of the stuff in social media is not really the real world. So you need to know that part too.
That's a fact,
right?
You understand?
It's that government control thing, right?
Exactly.
The way the government here is trying to like take over everything and have everyone be afraid to say anything.
Exactly.
I noticed that it seems to be the same time when Christianity went down as well in America.
Right.
Because if you remember before, there at least was, even if you're not Christian, the one thing you could at least appreciate before I noticed was that at least he created a cultural rule that sort of people adhered by, right?
Right.
Like women used to be ashamed to be hoes. Like they're not anymore. I noticed this is the only country I've been into where women are proud to be promiscuous.
I love that actually. That's
they're not ashamed of it.
I support promiscuity. Is that a word? Promiscuity? No, promiscuousness.
no, promiscuity.
Yeah, there we go. I'm tired.
But caller, man, we'll give you the last word before we let you go. I'm gonna get to this next call, man. Say the last word.
Oh no, we good, man. I appreciate your time, man.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for calling in. And look, make sure you keep things how you got it in your house. Make sure you raise your kids to do what the fuck they supposed to do and keep it moving. All right. So appreciate you. Now we got 224. 224. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Let's get your name, age, and city. How can we help you? 224.
Yo, what up, guys? It's Diamond 21, Jacksonville. I donated.
Appreciate it. That's what's up. What's going on?
Today, I kind of have a question, but it's a question / statement. I feel like the reason why I was calling is because like I've been going through the game and stuff like that, and I kind of noticed a lot of like parallels with like sales, like straight up like actual like sales skills and like things that you would do in like sales nature and like marketing as a whole. And I just want to get you guys insight on how like maybe some of the principles of game kind of actually like go in alignment with that whole business, organizational and sales type of development type of thing.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's similar in the sense that when you're out here in the game, right? you're marketing yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Just like the women are marketing themselves. You understand? When you're in a situation, what it is that if you're the type of guy who works on himself, you're on point, and you're, that dude, you're going to be attractive to more, quote unquote customers. You understand what I'm saying? And they're going to want to purchase, buy, or invest in your product. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same concept.
Yeah, and I even noticed, even with the whole qualifications, sometimes when you're in sales, there's going to be specific regimens that you're going to be looking for in a potential buyer before you even decide to even pitch them on the thing that you're trying to do. And then you have your introductions, which you could pretty much mirror with approach, and then the end goal, whatever your end goal is. And then whenever that person is deviating from that path, it's your responsibility to kind of get them back onto that path. Going into your end goal you have with that person.
Right.
And
that's true.
I'm literally
that's
I've
real.
been learning this sales stuff while also learning the bad boy membership and some of the man mindset stuff. So it's just crazy to see I'm learning all of it and how it's coming together in my work life and personal life. So
nice.
Right. Well, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man. You got any more questions, or you good?
No, I'm good tonight.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Should we be saying happy Halloween and all that? I don't know.
Oh yeah, we got a half an hour left to Halloween, so yeah.
734, you're on live with Lucario and Miles. Let's get your name, age, and city. What's up?
Yo, what's up? This is Jamie, 2040.
Oh shit, what up, Jamie? How you doing, bro? All right.
What up? What's going on with you?
How about y'all?
Chilling.
What up, bro? My phone about to die, but I just wanted to say something on the last topic you just said. You said about the leftist type of shit, the woke shit. Have you been noticing a lot of niggas talk about shit? They use gender neutral terms and shit when they're talking about dating and shit, my partner, my person. I can't stand that type of shit, bro.
Right. Well, yeah, that's part of it. It's ironic that they call that shit woke shit, because that's niggas still asleep. I don't understand why they even call all this stuff woke stuff. That's funny.
Yeah, woke shit used to mean you knew about African spirituality and shit like that. Now it's just it's crazy. But I hear niggas at work talking about bro, my partner, man, she's my person. She's my person. I'm like, bro.
Wait, wait. How old are these niggas talking like that?
They everywhere from 27 to 30.
Damn.
Like that.
Yo, you see why?
Yeah,
you see why we got to do what we need? You see why we do what we do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's terrible out here, man. It's terrible out here.
I realize the language, you say, language exposes you. All that. That's how they get people through the language shit, changing how people speak and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Even just saying certain words, it's it reveals so much about a person by what they believe in and shit. And that's how they really I won't even, some people like to refer to motherfuckers as whatever pronoun they want. I was watching that video y'all had about Miles from a while ago. It said why men were turning into women, trying to be women and shit.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was watching that over. I watched this shit a couple times, but yeah, it's they want. It's just I don't know how to describe it, bro, but it's just sad, bro. Because it's when I talk about shit like how I was raised or shit that y'all say and shit, it's niggas be bro, that's crazy, bro. We're not living in this type of. We're not living in 1950. We're not living. I'm like, bro, but at the same time, they be the ones that's complaining about certain shit.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. See, that's the thing about a lot of these. Understand this: a lot of dudes have turned into such bitches that they complain about the things they say they want. Just for example, niggas will be like, I want to fuck you. Actually do what you trying to do. I'm trying to fuck these bitches, and then they complain chicks got high body counts. You see what I'm saying? So they want one thing, then they complain about the thing that they want when they get it. You understand? And it's just what are we talking about here? So that's what's going on nowadays. It's crazy.
And I'm gonna say this real quick, brother. My phone about to die, but yeah, I know not to fuck with bitches at the job, and I'm cool with the dude or whatever. But his girl, nigga, everybody was tripping on her saying she looked cold and shit. I ain't see it until she came in one day looking all good and shit.
Mm.
I'm like, man, like I know you said you don't give a fuck, Lucario, but I'm like, bro, I couldn't. He just too nice of a nigga for me to slide up in his girl. But I'm like, the shit she be talking about, she'll bring up like certain sexual shit about their life and shit about their sex life. I'm like, why are you even, nigga? You shouldn't even be comfortable talking about this in front of like other niggas. Like he'd be like, bro, she's crazy, man. She's so good. I'm like, nigga, you better stop, nigga.
Nah, don't mess with none of that shit, bro. I'm telling you, these niggas ain't crazy. Don't do none of that.
I know, bro, but I swear. Then the other day she came up to me talking about some like, she was like I'm in the mood. It's like a little mixed chick, like a little white chick, basically. She's like, I'm in the mood for some chocolate. I'm like, bitch, it's chocolate over there in the office, and she was like,
See, but that's a bunch of attention whoring. So you don't even entertain that shit. You know, don't even entertain that shit.
Yeah, I know. I ain't gonna. She got to pay for my attention, bro. I ain't gonna let her get that far now.
Right, right. So don't even worry about that shit.
My conscience is too. You said what, bro?
No, I was saying, don't worry about that shit because that's all intentional. Like any type of. See, you know what the funny part is? See, a lot of guys got to understand this. The interactions you have with women all need to be purposeful. So if there's no purpose for us to even be talking, then we shouldn't even be talking. I shouldn't be looking in any direction. Like there should be nothing you need to say to me unless you're benefiting me in some sort of way.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think she just knows that I like. It's well known that the other niggas are trying to fuck her, and it's like me, since I talk to dude every day and shit. We're not cool, we're not homeboys, nothing like that. But he seems like a good dude, so she know like I wouldn't. I'm trying to like keep my distance away from her, so she like throw shit out there trying to like get me to say shit. But I'm like, bitch, I need this job. I ain't about to fuck myself over for no ass or the prospect of getting it. So, but. My shit about to die, bro, but I fuck with both of y'all. I appreciate the message y'all got giving out.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Smooth.
All right, take it easy, bro.
All right, bro.
All right. Avery said, what's the caller number? Avery in the chat, the caller number 516-387-1224.
Right on the screen, brother. It was right on the screen, my nigga. Like the screen is scrolling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what more we could do to let you know what the phone is. But guys, call in. We got like 10 minutes left and we're gonna wrap it up. So make sure you guys call in if you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and then we will get that shit cracking. Let me see if we got any more questions. So this one says, so what you guys are saying is be a leader and not a follower, take lead and take charge. Exactly. What do you, I mean, it's real simple.
What was your first clue?
Exactly. It says how to be truly find your peace in a sea of distraction. Example, phone apps, news feeds, etc. Well, this is the thing. You have to understand that all of that shit is surface level shit, man. Like it's cool to indulge in that and have fun and all that, but understand that don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Like none of that means anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do that and use it and entertain yourself. But at the same time, you find peace because you understand yourself and you're not caught in the bullshit that you're looking at, watching people talking and all this other nonsense. You're not really caught up in the fuckery.
Facts.
Then it's crazy because it was funny. I was watching this dude's TikTok the other day. He said something that, I totally agree with. He said that, a lot of times people, like for example, a lot of people get so caught up in what people say about them online. Like you might get into some argument online on Facebook or Twitter or some stupid shit. And he's basically saying that, people dedicate themselves to not liking you. So no matter what you do, they're not going to like you. Like, so he's basically saying like, you could tell this nigga, hey, I'm gonna get you some cheesecake. And then the nigga be like, why is he giving me this cheesecake? He trying to poison me? You know what I'm saying? Like, or he trying to be nice and trying to act like he a good guy. Like they'll find something to hate on you, but they don't like you. So that's the thing that happens with people. So a lot of times you get caught up in these situations. And that's also a thing where you're trying to get people to like you. So you're stressing yourself out to try to get people to like you, whose job it is to hate you.
Right.
You know, it don't even make any sense. It's crazy.
Can't please everybody.
Hold
on one second. So, these 210 calls are coming in. Let me see.
There we go.
Just in case they're real. I don't know. 210. Going once. Going twice. 210. Going once. Going twice. 210. 210. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Going once. Going twice. All right. They're out of here.
Crazy. These niggas, they got too much time on their hands. Joshua, how to get a woman to buy me a drink at the club? Tell her to buy you a drink, nigga. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell her to buy you a drink. And then if she's feeling you, she'll buy you a drink.
Say, bitch, I'm thirsty.
Exactly.
I'm a goddamn drink.
What was the hardest lesson you guys had to learn about the game in general? Is that niggas want to be ignorant. That's the thing. I thought, you know, people actually wanted to learn, or people actually wanted to get better. They don't want to get better. They don't want to learn. You understand what I'm saying? Don't believe them. They want to stay in the same place doing the same dumb shit and being the same loser they was yesterday. Trust me. They don't want to fucking learn, bro.
Yo, 773. Let's see. Hold on. 773. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, and city. What's up? 773.
Yo, it's Avery 23 from Chicago.
All right, Avery.
What's problem with you?
Hey, real quick, Avery, hold on, real quick. I'm just curious. What's the reason why you couldn't see the number in you know? Are you watching it on a live stream or no?
I'm watching it on my phone, but as people were commenting and stuff was popping up on the screen, it blocked the phone number as I was trying to type.
Oh, okay.
So from the phone, it pulls up the chat. Right, it pulls up the chat from the top, so I couldn't even see.
You couldn't see. Okay, you got like an Android or something?
Nah, I got an iPhone.
Okay, all right. I was just wondering if there's something we could have done to make sure you saw the number. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, what's your question?
Nah, so my homie was trying to get me in on like the dating apps, and I wasn't really kind of like fucking with him because I kind of fuck with just meeting people in like real time, like in real life. But he was kind of like showing me like his matches and all that stuff. But like I noticed some of his matches weren't like, it felt like they weren't real people in a sense. So like when it comes to like the dating apps, I've noticed that a lot of his matches were people from like either very far away. Some cases when he would explain to me when he meet these women, they would be like not like he would actually not meet some of them because like some of these guys was really posing as females on these like dating apps. And then it's like some people he was like complaining about like he doesn't know if they're like a cop or not. And it's like, well, why are you trying to get me in on this? But you got all these matches though, bro. But I guess he had a few matches where he met some of these girls, but then like it didn't come out as a good experience. But I want to know you guys' general opinion on like, I don't know, like the real, like, are these people real on these dating apps? Because sometimes I'll be feeling like they're either bots, either a guy posing as a girl or just someone far away or some shit. And like, I'm not going to invest in, you know, app.
No, bro, they're real, bro. They're real, my nigga. They're real. But like anything else, there gonna be fucking trolls on the app. There's gonna be fucking profiles with chicks are just trying to get you to follow them on Snapchat. There's gonna be fucking trannies on there, you know, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to holler at you and all that. So, but there are real women on there that you can meet and hook up, go on dates with, and all that other shit. You understand? Like I met my girlfriend off a dating app. You see what I'm saying? So there's real women on there, bro.
I'm not saying I don't think there's real women on there. It's just the ratio of like the women he was showing me, and I'm like, yo, so like how successful is this if I was to keep doing this? And like he's only met, you know, well, any person you meet on a dating app is good rather than not meeting people. So it's just shit. I guess he had success, but I'm like, so what about these other chicks? And
Well, let me ask you a question. Hold on.
Would be that
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. So hold on. So have you tried any dating apps? Are you on any? Did you ever you didn't do nothing?
No, me personally, no, I haven't. I've always had friends that will like be on it every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I was just trying to get hip to like, well, if y'all getting any luck, well, if y'all getting some luck with it, then let me see what's up with it too.
Right, but see, that's the thing. You got to do it on your own and not worry about if they're doing it the way you would like to see it happen. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because they're not you. So you could have a totally different experience than what your friends are having. You see what I'm saying?
You say you stick to meeting chicks in real time. How, like, are you satisfied with with your I guess the dynamics of fucking with chicks, or what, like what say you?
I have no problem. Well, not really a problem, but it's not. I would like to get more women that I can meet rather than just in the streets. But it's like, I remember watching a video. You were talking about you got to put yourself in like multiple situations or like places where you can like reach out to them. Like you can't just, if you're only on dating apps, you got to do more than just being on dating apps.
Right.
Like, so, but for me, it's like I've always talked to women like in person. All of my experiences were in person. So I'm trying to like take a chance to be a little flexible to like try dating apps. But that's why I'm like talking with my friends to see like, well, how successful were you guys? And like, were you actually meeting up with these people? And you know what I'm saying? The success with that.
Right. But see, this is what you got. But this is the issue though. This is the issue. This is the issue though. Now, the problem with that is, and this is what I want to get you out this mindset, because that's the thing that's going to fuck up your situation. Regardless, fuck the dating apps already. You got to get out this mindset of worrying about what other people are doing and then making decisions based off what other people are doing. Do you see what I'm saying? Because what's going to happen is, so let's say you had three friends that were terrible at online dating. And then you ask all three of them, so how's this on? Man, these bitches on here is fucked up, nigga. All of them is whack. I met this one chick. She was like 100 pounds more than how she looked in her photos. And then the other dude is like, yo, this chick, she on some bullshit. I met this chick and we went to the bar and then I was trying to make something happen. And like, so you hearing all this shit, you might be like, damn, this online dating shit I heard is terrible. And now you could have went on there, met a bunch of women that you could have been fucking with that you liked, but you missed out on it because you listened to three niggas that didn't know what the fuck they was doing. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is try this shit out for yourself, regardless of what your friends is doing or saying or thinking. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying you to do. Yeah. So you definitely try that shit out for yourself. Because if you're really trying to meet more women, what happens is that the more, like you said before, the more situations you put yourself in, the better you have a chance to meet more women. So if you holler at girls in the street, cool. Holler at girls at the bar, at the club, at the lounge. Hit them up on online dating apps. Hit them up on Facebook, Instagram. Holler at chicks in your social circle. So every avenue that you can use, that will give you more access to more women. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, try that shit out, bro. And stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. You gotta try shit out for yourself, because you could have a whole different fucking experience.
Carla, how old are you again?
Nah, I feel you.
How old are you again?
I'm 23. I'm 23.
Oh, you're 23. Let me ask you a question. Are you trying to live your life or someone else's?
I'm living my life, bro.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well, stop being afraid and just go ahead and live it, bro.
I'm curious, though. What makes you think that? Well, ask that.
Because every one of your questions was surrounding the experiences of other people.
I'm confused though. Like, I'm asking you your opinion though on what do you think?
No. Remember,
what we said.
Do you remember? Do you remember? No, but do you remember that you were talking about? You were looking at your friends' matches. You didn't call us and say, "Hey, right. Lucario Miles, I was on this dating app and I'm getting all these matches. Why do you think that is?" No, you was looking at somebody else's shit.
I get that, Miles. Miles, I get that, but what I'm saying is I didn't give an opinion on what I think about their matches. I'm saying the opinion that I expressed was what they was talking about with their matches. I asked, well, how did your matches go like with these women? And their opinion was that they were either not really who they were, either trying to ask for money or da-da-da. So that's why I was kind of curious on like what made you ask that. Because that's not me being worried about what they got going. I don't really give a damn. I'm just trying to see what's up with the dating apps. Like,
so what's stopping you from downloading the dating apps and getting on there? What's stopping you from downloading the dating apps and getting on there?
No, nothing isn't stopping me. This is an event that just happened like maybe an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
All right, so are you going to try the dating apps or no?
Sure, I'll try it. I ain't got nothing to lose. If I don't like it, I'll just delete it.
Gotcha.
Like, but I ain't gonna I'm just.
Huh?
I'm saying I ain't gonna sit here and like cry about it. I'll try it out.
Try it out, man, and see what happens, man. Good luck to you.
Appreciate it, man. Thank y'all.
All right, take it easy, bro.
Hey, he's gonna hate that shit.
901. You're on live with Lucario Miles. Name, age, and city. How can we help you?
Trey 27, Memphis 10. How y'all fellas doing tonight, man?
We chilling, man. What's going on, man? Did you donate?
Man, you already know I did, bro.
All right.
What's going on?
Man, not much, man. I had this date tonight at one outlet, this little shorty, man, and we went and got some ice cream and shit, you know. Dr. Field hollered at her for a little bit, you know, shit. Dropped off at the house, you know, gave her a kiss, you know, sent her on her way. And she was just trying to see how to play the situation from here on out. She just seemed like she, you know, then she takes me after the day with all kind of heart emojis and shit,
So what are you trying to do?
I mean, of course, I want to smash. You know, I want to smash the chick, but shit, I'm just trying to see go past that. Just go past that stage too.
Have you set up the second date?
No, not yet. Oh well, yeah. I suppose to see it this weekend because I got to shoot up.
No. You said you're supposed to see her this weekend. I'm asking you if you set up a date. Did you give her concrete instruction and information?
No, I did not.
So you haven't set up a date yet, sir. So that means you trying to play it a certain way. You need to set up a date, and you need to set it up where whatever y'all do, y'all end up back at your crib so y'all can smash.
Right.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Okay, so what I would suggest to you, if she's hitting you with all these heart emojis and all this type of stuff, do you know what you want to do for the next date? I mean, other than smash.
I mean, shit. I mean, I some shit that I enjoy doing, like probably going to throw some axes or some shit like that.
You have an axe throwing place near your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
So tell her to are you able to pick her up? You got a car?
Yeah, I got a car. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So tell her, because you said you dropped her off, right?
Yeah, I dropped off. I went picked up and dropped off.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell her to wear something sexy. You know, you understand? Tell her to wear something that's either a dress or a skirt. With some, tell her to wear something with heels, but still comfortable. Because she's gonna need to be able to throw the axes. But don't tell her that y'all going to throw axes though. You understand?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So what
yeah,
you?
yeah.
But you gonna tell her? You gonna tell her what to wear? You gonna tell her what time to get ready? And you better be on. You got to be on time, homie. Don't fuck around. So you tell her 7 o'clock. You better be there at 6:55. You hear me?
Gotcha. I got you.
Okay, so you go pick her up, then you take it to the axe throwing place. While y'all throwing axes, maybe you get a couple of drinks, whatever, and then find some type of way to demonstrate throwing axes. Get behind her, put your arms around and shit. Start filling up on her legs with the skirt and the dress, whatever the fuck you told her to wear. And then she gon' get a little bit what's the word? Excited, by your presence and all this type of shit. Once you had, don't get it drunk though. Two drink maximum.
No.
2 drink maximum.
Yeah.
And then you grab her by the hand after y'all threw enough axes. Maybe don't linger too long neither. Don't do the axe throwing for more than, I say, a half hour. You understand?
Okay.
Then after that, after you've done enough flirting, you feel like you've done enough flirting, you start going back to your crib. You understand?
Okay.
Because and that's the reason why you don't want to tell her that you're going axe throwing, because you want to see that she is willing to just follow you wherever you getting ready to go. So when you take her to the axe throwing, she's not asking you where you going. So in the same vein, when you getting ready to go to the crib, she ain't asking you nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you pick her up, take an axe throwing, have a good time. Like I said, make sure you flirt though. Make sure you flirt. Make sure you take some time to lean in and whisper in her ear how sexy she looked. And you could take some time to tell her what you want to do to her too. Do you understand?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, and then when the axe throwing is over, then you just take her by the hand and then you say, "Come on, let's go." And then you make your way back to the crib.
So wait, what did y'all do on the first date again?
Ice cream.
Oh, you want to get ice cream? That was it?
Yeah, we put up at the ice cream spot and ate it outside. I Dr. Field up a little bit, just politic with us, got inside of mine a little bit.
Nigga, what did you just say?
I just missed all that. I heard the ice cream part, and then what happened? You said you did what?
I heard Dr. Phil, but I'm not sure.
Saying shit, just politicking with her, just talking to her, outside talking to her, trying to see how she thinks, just.
Did you talk about sex at all? Did you talk about sex at all?
No, we was building sexual attention. I was flirting with her, talking about how nice she looked, talking about her smile.
No. That's not flirting or sexual attention. That's compliments. That's not the same thing, homie.
Right. And also, this is what I would suggest you do is before you even go out with her for this next time, you say you're gonna take her to the axe throwing shit. You say, hey, listen, like Miles said, wear something sexy. We're gonna go out. I'm gonna come pick you up, and I'm gonna come pick you up. I want you to wear something sexy. Wear, whatever you tell her to wear. And then the very last thing you say in your message is, after we leave the spot, I'm gonna take you back to my place, and then we're gonna get it in. I'm gonna get you naked. So you want her, before you even leave your house to come pick her up, she has to agree to that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
We gonna have some naked time.
Exactly. So make sure you mention that so that she can agree to that. You understand what I'm saying?
Got it.
Now, just because she agrees to it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen 100%, because chicks will always change their mind. But what you want, it's better for her to agree with it, and then you go out and make that happen, versus you don't necessarily know, and then she could just be like, oh yeah, let me just use this guy for more of his attention. And then you go out with her, you hang out with her, and then you try to take her back to the spot. And she's like, oh, actually, I think we should get to know each other. You see what I'm saying? You don't want none of that shit. Now,
right. Facts.
If you tell her about wanting to take her back to your spot in the text when you're setting up the second date, and she says, oh, I'm not ready for all that, I'm not sure, you'd be like, well, that's cool, baby, don't worry about it. Listen, you have my number. Hit me up when you're ready to make it happen. And then that's it.
Right. I missed that part. Exactly.
Right. That's what you got to do.
You got it.
All right, bro.
Gotcha. Okay, but I sure appreciate that game, fella.
All right.
Take it easy, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all.
This nigga said, what did he say? He said something about
like he was on some King of the Hill shit. I was like, what? I was like, what's that nigga name? Boomhauer or Boom?
Come on, man. Tell him, man, go them ice cream, man. Go. I took that girl back to the ice cream, man, and we tell him politicking, man. Ice cream, man. Yo, and took ice cream, politicking, act throwing, taking back to the crib, make sure she wear a dress. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That nigga, I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck did you just say, nigga? I hope the girl can understand them. Shit.
I know, for real. Oh man, it's too late for me to be laughing this hard, y'all. I'm too weak. I can't extend all that energy. We got any more calls?
Nah, not right now, man. Hey, we got a few minutes left, man. Call if you want to end. 516-387-1224. We got some more questions though, right?
Yeah, let's get some of these questions. I caught HSV2 while wearing protection a month ago. It's been affecting my game mentally. Should I still run my game the same way? Yeah, just let them know what it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just part of the situation. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to let them know what was popping with your situation. If that, because if you got a flare up, you definitely don't want to be, saying around motherfuckers and doing shit. You know what I mean? But, that's what's funny. I think they actually have a dating site for people who got that shit. Like, wow. I think I heard about that. I can't remember. I gotta remember the name of it, but I remember hearing about that shit. But yeah, man, that's tough. You just gotta, you still do what you do, but just, be very careful with your situation and be, upfront with what's going on. And then just because I've had women who hit me up and let me know that shit. I remember this was years ago. This woman that I hooked up with, she told me that she had the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, all right, and I just strapped up and kept the shit pushing. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't catch it. She ain't have no outbreaks or nothing like that. So, it's just, but she was honest though. She let me know what it is. So, right. You know what I mean? It's just that's part of the game. That's you gotta try to be as careful as you can out here in these streets. You said, how are you guys so good at articulating ideas? Do you guys read? Yeah, I read. You know what I'm saying? But it's more, but also too is like, I just got to get used to going out there and being social, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like for example, when we do these live streams, because we're so used to doing live streams, me and Miles don't sit here and rehearse this shit before we get on here. We come up with a topic and we just fucking go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hell yeah.
Because we've been doing it for so long that it becomes second nature. So same thing when you're out here talking to women and it becomes second nature because you know how to, make it happen. You've been doing it. It says, if you're too direct, won't you give your hand away and she will lose attraction since you're sold on her quickly? Hold on. You guys in this PUA nonsense, what are you talking about? If you're direct and the woman is into you, see, what you got to understand about direct is this. Direct is not about getting a woman to want to fuck you. Being direct is to get rid of the woman who don't want to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's what direct is about. Being direct is about getting rid of the time wasters. You understand? Because the woman who wants to fuck you is not gonna say no to fucking you because you said you want to fuck, because she wants to fuck you. But the woman who don't want to fuck you, if you're direct, she has to shit or get off the pot. Then she's gonna be like, oh, I don't know. Then it's like, all right, cool, we out of here. We're good. Fuck out of here. So then you didn't waste time on this woman who ain't trying to fuck you.
What's too direct? What does that mean? Too direct.
Exactly. Because they think bitches don't like sex. That's why.
Matthew B is scared of losing bitches.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing.
I'm looking for women who sold on me quickly. So what's wrong with me being sold on her quickly?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a bitch that's sold on me quick. I'm looking for a bitch that know what it is early.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't got to waste no fucking time. What are you talking about?
Right.
Y'all niggas love wasting time with these bitches and then getting mad when you take them on 6 dates. And but ultimately, based on your question, that's what you want to do.
Right. Exactly.
You scared of the alternative.
Mm-hmm.
I told you guys, fail fast, bro.
Exactly.
And like, let the bitch tell you no early, so you could just leave her alone and get with another one.
How can I set up a discrete coincidence? What? Is it 50 Fitzwell fucking trolling there? What are you talking about?
He better be trolling. He better be trolling.
What are you talking about?
That's probably not 50 Fitzwell. Hold on one second. We got a 646. 646. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Let's get your name, age, and city. How can we help you?
Yo, what's good? Shia, Brooklyn.
Oh shit, Shia from the Brooklyn. Oh shit.
And I'm 36 now. My birthday was last week.
Oh shit!
Right.
Happy birthday, son.
So what's going on? What's going on?
Nigga, you better not ask the same question you
Chilling,
been
man. You listen, Miles, man. Listen, I ain't talking to you, Miles. Okay. You know, I didn't even know that you had a movie out. I just watched your movie, How to Have Sex in 2 Minutes a Day yesterday.
Yeah, that's shit. Well,
that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
That's the old school.
Going down the list of the top 10 movies with game, and I saw that movie. I'm like, isn't that a book? And I thought it was a movie. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't even know that. So I watched it the other day.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. So what's
about that?
Say that again?
Nah, I'm chilling. That's it. I ain't really had a question.
Oh, you just want to call it about the movie? But yeah, the movie we did it in what, like 2013 or some shit? That was a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn near almost 10 years ago and shit.
Yeah.
Shy, you sure you ain't got no question? Ain't no chicks stressing you out, bro? Come on, son.
Nah, honestly, honestly, I'm just learning. I'm just learning from all my mistakes. That's where I'm at right now, to be quite honest.
What was the latest? The latest lesson you learned?
The latest lesson I learned was to know when to charge a chick, because I just kind of got back into going out more. My spot is a park. So, for example, I was telling Lucario the other day, I went out with this chick there at the park. It was going good. It was going good for the first date, kiss, touched up on her, had a second date. And then I was telling Lucario, I don't have a crib at the moment. I'm with a friend right now. So she came to a point where she was like, hey, where you staying at? And I was like, I'm with a friend. I'm with a friend. So pretty much I wasn't able to make it go down. It didn't go down because I wasn't prepared to have the sex that night. So
I remember this chick.
What it was.
Yeah.
Wait, and you couldn't go to her place?
you gonna press that button. I didn't even think in a moment to ask because I was just trying to go home. I didn't ask her.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even ask her.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, man. It's a new year. You getting up there in age, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the time you got to be like, fuck all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And just go hard and do what you got to do. You feel me?
Yeah. And this last thing, this my goal is really to kind of increase the numbers, really to kind of just get out more, because I realized that a lot of things that you and Miles learned when you guys were younger, I'm learning now because I didn't date as much. So I'm just trying to increase my numbers to kind of expedite the process a little bit.
Yeah, right. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's it. All right, that's it, guys.
All right, appreciate you, man. Be safe out there. Have a good night.
All right, thank you. Good night.
Peace.
All right, cool. Any more calls?
No, we good on calls.
All right, cool. So we're gonna answer these few questions and we out of here.
Out of here.
This girl was showing me her nudes in the club. Do you think she was choosing?
Oh my God.
Bruh. Okay, guys, remember, women love attention. So you have to see if the attention that they're giving you is actual interest or just attention. So how do you do that? You flirt back, you build sexual tension, and you put her on the spot to see if she's actually going to do something with you sexually.
Right.
Now, if she's not, and she's just showing you pictures, then she's just trying to get your attention. if she's showing you pictures, but then you try to escalate on some sexual shit, and then she responds to you sexually, then that means that she's has some sort of interest in you sexually. It's that simple. So you have to be the person orchestrating the situation.
That's it.
You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. Backyard said, does Miles know that heels and open toe shoes are not allowed at axe throwing? That's funny. Oh my goodness, hilarious. Well, now we know, and no one is half the battle. You feel what I'm saying? I'm approaching women that stay 30 minutes away from me. Will that be an issue? Setting up dates, you guys say make sure the date is close. I mean, 30 minutes is not that far. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you want to be able to get her to come through to near where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Just tell her to come through near you where you're at, and then you know you have a date near your spot, and then you take her to the spot. Take her back to your spot after y'all get a drink or whatever it is. You feel what I'm saying? This says, what's your take on paying bride price? It is very common in Africa. What the hell is bride price? Is that when you pay for a bride or some shit, a wife? I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know what that is either.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta explain. What the hell is bride price? You know, people in the chat, because we don't know what the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? When is it ever a good reason to ghost someone you're dating for good? Do you and Miles condone ghosting someone you're dating? Well, first of all, you got to understand the definition of ghosting. Some of y'all think ghosting means you met a girl, you went out on one date, and then she didn't return your call. That's not ghosting. Ghosting is when you're actually seeing a woman, right? Y'all been seeing each other for a significant amount of time. Y'all have, you know, somewhat of like a routine almost, I should say, like, oh, we see each other every week and we hook up and we, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, like, let's say you've been seeing a girl for like 5-6 months.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Then she just out of nowhere stops returning your calls. You don't hear from her, nothing. That's ghosting. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that a person can do whatever they want, but you know, my thing is that if you're in that type of situation, I don't think ghosting is necessarily a good thing, right? Because if you as a man, if you're, you know, not feeling it, just tell the chick, listen, I ain't feeling it anymore. You know, this shit got to switch up or something, or, you know, I'm gonna just go about my way and keep it pushing. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people ghost, they're ghosting to avoid, you know, like some sort of conflict they think is going to happen. So it's like kind of like they're just running away from the situation.
Right.
And as a man, you don't want to feel like you got to just run away from your situations. You see what I mean? I can understand women doing that, but as a man, what the fuck are you doing that for? You know what I'm saying?
That's not manly at all.
Right. Last question says, I take women on cheap dates like coffee, but they end up wanting to order food. How do I say no without looking cheap? Just say no, bro. It don't matter how the fuck you look, nigga.
See, this is why I order for chicks. When I go out, I order for chicks, and I tell them what the plan is.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, yo, the plan is drinks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yeah, we just doing drinks tonight. And sometimes the fucking waitress, they love to be like, they coming with the drink menu and the food menu. They're like, here guys, are you guys having dinner tonight? Are you? And I said, no, bitch, fuck out of here. We just drinks.
Right.
Fuck out of here. What are you doing? Like, don't be afraid to say what it is, guys.
Right, exactly.
Because listen, if she thinks you cheap, let her go.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, when a woman is feeling you, you can do no wrong.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact.
This is why all of you beta male type niggas or niggas who are not so good with women, you think that all women love assholes.
Right.
Because some niggas, when they know a bitch feeling them, they go out of their way to do fuck shit.
Right.
Just to be like, damn, this bitch is really feeling me.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll fucking spill some shit on her or do some out of the way shit for no reason. And then the girl be like, "Oh, it's okay."
Right.
And then you over there looking at the situation and you like, wait, so he spilled the drink on her and she still likes him or whatever. But he made her pay and she still wants to be with him. Yeah, because she feeling him like that.
Right.
And then you look at your situation and you like, well, I invited her out for coffee or I invited her out for drinks. And just because I didn't want to buy dinner or just because I didn't want to buy appetizers, she doesn't want to fuck with me. No. She never wanted to fuck with you. She was just using you for some appetizers.
Exactly.
But it's a lot of guys who don't want to come to terms with that reality.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, when a girl is feeling you, you can do no wrong. And when a girl is feeling you and y'all out for drinks, she'll fuck around and start buying you drinks and then pay for your appetizers.
Exactly.
You wasn't even hungry. You understand? So when you in a situation like that, don't be afraid to tell a bitch what the plan is.
Right.
You understand? Because if they were really feeling you, it don't matter. Whatever you say goes if they feeling you. So don't worry about that shit.
Exactly. All right, people. So that's pretty much it, man. We had the 2-hour mark. So appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com. Make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that shit cracking.
Yo, I'm uploading the new Masculine Identity Membership program tonight. It's called 5 Traits That Is Blocking Your Development of the Masculine Identity. 5 traits that's blocking your masculine identity. So make sure y'all get on that shit, man.
All right, people. So that's pretty much it. Listen, we will holler at y'all later.
Niggas is tired.
Remember, people, exactly. I'm about to go to sleep right now. So I'll holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We out.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.
Podcast end. Why won't it end?